December 14th, 2018. So we've got a few things to share with you today. The first one is going to be the video about from the kid president.
This one goes out to the hero. Everyday hero. Yeah, I'm talking to you. You probably are.
If you have somebody that's your hero, or if you have something that you would like to, that you don't think is right, that you want to try to fix. So let's go this way.
What's kid president?
That kid that makes videos on YouTube and calls himself the kid president. But do you have a hero? And if you do, who is it? Or is there some problem that you would like to fix?
My hero is my brother.
Okay.
Hey, teacher.
My hero is God.
Is God.
I think this time of year, especially, you get to see a lot of ordinary people doing extraordinary things. So, I know somebody I've worked with outside of here who every weekend goes into Chicago downtown and takes blankets and socks and chapstick and money and gift cards and things like that to homeless people that kind of live in the streets of Chicago. So it's every weekend, all through the entire winter. That's what he does. And just, I really admire that. That's just part of what he does.
Like you said, given that there's you got multiple people,
I have many heroes in my life, and but I want to just talk about things that I could change. And I think that if there's one thing that I could change is how people treat one another. And I think a great place to start is within who we see every day. Day in and day out, we see each other. And I think it's just really, it's sad that we just don't treat each other kinder. So that's what I would like to change.
My hero is my dad.
I'm the same way. I agree with Mrs. Guernsey and Mrs. Olinger. My hero also is my dad, but I also have celebrities and different other
Your hero is your mom too, bro. Without her, you wouldn't
That is
be
my
here.
hero. Can I talk? But I do agree with everything they said, and I also think that empathizing and showing compassion with others, those are the type of people that can be heroes also.
I agree with all of that, and I also, my dad has always been my hero and always will be.
my hero is God and my mom.
Yeah, I think when I think back on my life, my dad was a big influence. My mom too. So my parents. And there's lots of people. So I do have a reading.
I got something. My hero is my mom too, because without her I wouldn't be here. And she was carrying me around in her stomach for 9 months.
Okay, this is a poem. It's called Free on Wings. To free myself on birds of wing, to fly over field and stream, to meet myself and all there is. Oh, how to find the wings in me, I still do not know. My heart is yearning, screaming still to find the way, to let myself go, without fear or pain or hope, to just be with me, with you, with all. Perhaps the answer is here today in this room, inside of me. Perhaps it has been there all along, and I just wasn't listening. I open my ears, my heart to you. Wherever you may be, speak to me. I hear your voice in me, and then I hear you no more. Oh, where is it that you go? So elusive, so mysterious, so me. Sometimes I feel so close to you, At other times so far away, I wonder if I'm afraid of you or if you're afraid of me. Miss Tarantino, you have an idiom, not an idiot, but an idiom.
Does anybody know what an idiom is?
I think I do.
What is it?
I believe it's a word that has two different meanings.
That, I see where you're coming from. It's actually a phrase, and the words in the phrase don't really match up with it, so you need to kind of think outside the box. So the idiom today is loose lips sink ships. It has nothing to do with ships. So whoever can come closest, I'll pass this around to what loose lips sink ships means. You get $100. So if you know what it means, tell me. If you don't, pass the talking piece. Or guess, I mean, you can guess.
What was it again?
Loose lips sink ships.
Pirates?
Good guess.
I think I just passed for now.
Armel? Armel?
There's a fire blocking Evie's head. This.
I think you got something to do with one of the ships that.
It means like how loose lips means like mean words, and the shaking ships means like it can make someone upset. So it means like you can make someone upset.
So you shouldn't tell your business unless you can trust who's listening, is basically what that means. It's unguarded talk to give useful information to the enemy. And it was actually first used as a slogan in World War II, which
I figured since I was I figured today we'll watch a little small video on history. With a Greek story of Narcissus and Echo. Has anybody ever heard of
was
that?
one of the many nymphs that lived in the forest.
Alright.
Now go ahead. Comments.
What was that? Is that based on a true story or something?
It's a Greek mythology.
Oh, so it's like, so is that like a cartoon?
It's an animated.
Narcissus and Echo. What's up?
Did you like this?
Yeah.
Okay, today I am meeting with Wes Molyneux, who is the Director of Instructional Technology. I'm going to talk to him about iPad apps specifically, and maybe possibly stuff for the desktops. So again, I have sent in requests. If you asked me and I looked it up, and it was either 4+ or 9+, I submitted those requests. If you have something else you want me to talk to him about, I've got Roblox on the list, which I'm not very hopeful for, but I'm going to ask. And I also am going to ask him if we can have our own separate list instead of having a list that goes to everybody in Elkhart.
Yep.
And I'm also going to ask how they make a decision. Like if they're looking at an app to decide whether to get it or not, how do they decide? What kind of things are they looking at? So we won't waste our time asking for a bunch of stuff that they're just going to say no to. So if you have any more ideas, one thing I started looking at yesterday, I don't know if you guys have checked it out that much, but there are some, and I haven't tried it back there, so I'm not sure it'll work on your computers, but there are some game making apps. Like on the iPad, one of the apps you can get is the, what's it called, Blockly Bits or something like that, where you can either play a game or make your own game. Blockly Bits, I think. If you get if you get on your iPad and you look at the self-service, that's the list of all the apps, and a lot of them don't look like they're any fun to me. But that's at the top because it starts with a B, they're alphabetical. YouTube is the very last one. So you can get YouTube on your iPad. But Blockly Bits is where you can either play the game that they've already made, which is kind of like a Mario Brothers type of thing where you're running through and you're trying to bump stuff and you got a little thing you can shoot. But you can also invent your own game. And I was looking yesterday at game maker sites because I was thinking about making like a haunted house game that I was gonna make up and that people could play. So I started looking at that. There's tons of that stuff out there. I don't know what's good and what's not good. So I'm probably gonna also ask him, are there any game maker apps that you would recommend? So if there's a question you want if there's a question that you would like for me to ask him, make sure you have me write it down. I've actually got a list started on my computer of questions I'm gonna ask him. Yeah.
You said 4 plus and 9 plus?
I said what?
You said 4 plus and 9 plus?
Those are the ones I figured that we got a chance of getting approved. I'm gonna ask him what's the rating you're looking for. And he may say we don't want any games. I don't know what he's gonna say. But if he's gonna allow games, then I just need to know what. So if you go on, when I go on and get a link so they can see what the app is, I don't know if it shows you this in the App Store, which you guys don't have anyway, but when I do the direct link, there's a little box up here that either says 4 plus, 9 plus, 12 plus, 17 plus. And I figure the 17 plus is hopeless. I figure the 12 plus, if we're sharing with all of Elkhart, I think 12 plus is probably hopeless. I figure we definitely got a shot at 4 plus unless they're just gonna say, no, we don't want any games, no fun. 9 plus, I don't know, it just depends on what they're thinking. Because if they open it up to everybody, remember we have 5-year-olds that have iPads. Well, kindergarten. So if they're gonna open it to everybody, then I think they're gonna probably say it's can't be any higher than 4 plus. But until I go and meet with him, I don't know what he's gonna say. I also am gonna invite him to come here and talk to you. Like the guy that was here the other day was just a tech. He just fixes stuff when it breaks. He doesn't make policy, he doesn't make decisions. He just, if something's not working, he tries to get it working. So he can't make any decisions. This guy I'm talking to today could make a decision that we would really like. Fortnite is, I can ask him, but I already know what he's gonna say.
Nope. Fortnite will have our own private list.
Private, Fortnite, I can ask.
Private list for
Well, that is definitely on my list of questions. Can we have our own separate list for us? Not for everybody, but I don't know. Mrs. O?
Well, actually, my question does not have anything to do with the apps, but I do have a question in regards to those who are bringing in games and game systems. What is our policy, or what is the age requirement, or anything like that?
I don't really have. I just want to look at what the reason is for the rating.
Okay,
So when they have a rating, they've got a list of reasons why, and so that's what I need to look at. So you just need to show it to me,
okay.
and I'll make a decision. There are some things we're not gonna have. And it's probably just gonna have to be up to me to decide what that is. Jordan? I told you I would ask him. I will ask him. But I have a feeling he's gonna say no.
Maybe bring him some cookies or something.
Bring him some
Sugar 'em up.
cookies. I'll ask him what kind of cookies he likes. Cookies.
Don't read about milk.
Did you have a game? Is that why
That
game's
was
up
me.
there? Oh,
And I don't actually have a game that I want to play right here and now, but I want everybody to know that I did bring a game that's called Bananagrams, and I would love to open up a table of Bananagrams maybe after art. This goes for adults too. It's really fun. I enjoy it, and so yeah.
okay. We have a few people have grievances, and I've got Jatisha and Marshall have grievances with this morning. Art today, and yes, you can. Just wait 1 second though.
Me too.
Anything else that needs to be said for the good of the cause, D'Angelo?
I ain't got no grievance. I ain't no grievance.
Awesome.
I don't got a grievance.
Today is Ellen's last day until after the break and stuff because she gets to go down to the sunshine in Florida. Not bitter whatsoever. But she,
Would you come back?
I'm going to order the pizza from Pizza Hut. I was going to do Little Caesars, and they said, no, not Little Caesars, so I'll get it from Pizza Hut. And I tried to call them this morning.
I'm actually speaking on behalf of Jordan back here, who asked me to bring up the idea. We could even table this, I would say. She is requesting that the girls have a girl table at lunchtime.
Yes.
So that might be something that we just need to bring up, and maybe one of the other girls would like to speak on.
Okay, I need a motion to adjourn.
Aye.
A second.
Aye.
All in favor of adjourning, say aye.
Aye.
Anybody opposed?
No.
Okay, we're adjourned.